Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday and we got back from vacation on Tuesday. And so I have just been working really hard out in the garden trying to get some things caught up. My husband has helped me. I mowed the yard and mowed in the garden, and I've been hand weeding all of my rows, but my husband string trimmed around my raised beds and in some of my walkways. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. I lost my voice on vacation and it's kind of slowly coming back. Today's kind of the first day you can hear me without a whole lot of squeaking. So I'm just gonna walk you around and show you what I've got done so far. And then today I have a lot more to get done. I need to finish the weeding by hand. I need to reseed some areas that didn't germinate or may have died while we were gone. And then I need to sow all of the seeds for our winter squashes, pumpkins, melons, and things like that over in the pasture. So I'm going to flip the camera around and just kind of show you what the garden is looking like. Right now I'm going to show you what the garden looked like when we got back. I took some footage of all of that, and then I'll show you what it looks like right now. And I apologize for the bright light. It's a little bit later in the morning than I usually do my filming, but it just is what it is. So like I said, we've mowed the yard, and I started here and I've been hand weeding everything. And I've got all the way over to right about here so far. You can see I did quite a bit back there as well. Let me zoom in and kind of show you. All of that was tall grass over here, like it is here and over here. So I've hand weeded a lot. So I still have this area. We're going to string trim that area because there's nothing in there. So that'll go quick. I also hand weeded this bed. And as you can see, there was a lot of tall grass in with my onions, and it started making my onions lay down a little bit. So I'm hoping that they will be able to recover just a little bit from that. This is another onion bed. I've got to get in here and get that weeded. This is my garlic bed. It didn't have a whole lot of weeds, but it had a thick layer of straw. So that one was okay. And this was kind of just my catch-all garden. I had carrots, beets, radish, and a few cabbage. And I think what I'm going to do is, obviously some things went to seed. So I've got to do quite a bit of cleanup in here. I think my cabbages, a couple of them might do okay. These are cauliflower, actually. These are cabbage. But we'll just have to see. I got to get in there and get that cleaned up. Of course, Murphy's happy that we're home. I also still have to do all of the hand weeding over here, but look, my cucumbers are starting to climb, so that's really exciting. I also think I need to come in here and tie my sunflower up to the trellis because he's starting to fall over. My beans need to be weeded, and my tomato rows need to be weeded, and they need another row of Florida weave, and I need to prune them. So that's going to be quite the job. And in here is all my peppers, which they're kind of doing okay. They need to be weeded. And all of that is zucchini and okra. So I'll have to weed that as well. But we string trimmed here, of course, mowed all of this. If you can see the area that we didn't mow because we didn't have the time to clean up the stuff that's over there, that's how tall the grass was in the entire yard when we got back. So we've done a lot of work since we've been home. And let's head over into the pasture. I mowed over here, and then my husband did a little bit of tilling for me to get ready for the winter squashes and the melons and things like that. We've got to finish tilling just a little bit more, but we've got a really good start on it. My potatoes are over there. They're doing okay. Our fruit trees survived while we were gone. So I was saying that our fruit trees survived the storms while we were gone, which I was really happy about. We have a tree on the other side of the house. It's actually right outside of the door that we go in and out all the time, our side door. And it shades the house a lot. And this tree continues to get struck by lightning almost every storm. Right before we left, it got struck by lightning, and our transformer blew and blew our fridge. So we're actually in the process of getting a new refrigerator for the house. And it's been a whole ordeal. We've had so many storms full of lightning this year. And when we got back, half that tree was hanging. So it got struck again. And the wind kind of took part of it out as well. So we're probably going to end up losing that maple tree, which is really sad because it's a beautiful tree and it provides us a lot of shade on the house. And our house is a 120-year-old house, so it doesn't have room for ducts for central air. So we rely on window units. And the shade really helps those window units to be able to keep up with cooling the house. So we're going to have to start planting some more trees because it takes them a while to grow, and we're losing all of our trees. But I'll show you a little bit of a picture or some footage that I took when we got back of that tree. And fortunately, we didn't have a whole lot of other damage. We did have enough wind that both of the lids on my 2 green stalks blew off. I found the yellow one. I still have not found the brown one. So it may be over in the field, and I don't know. It may be a goner. I'll keep looking and keep an eye out, but I haven't found it yet. So anyways, I'm going to put the camera up for a while because it's too hot to film. My phone will overheat. And I'm just going to get to work out here while my daughter is napping and my son is hanging out playing. So I'll show you at the end of the day what else I've been able to accomplish. And that will just have to do for this week's garden tour. And then next week we'll be kind of back on our regular routine, and I think we'll be caught up. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to get caught up, but my kids were so tired from the vacation that they slept a lot, which allowed me to get out here and mow. And then my husband was able to string trim when he got home from work the last 2 nights. And he basically string trimmed for 2 hours each night until it was too dark to see, and we're still not done. It's a lot of work keeping up a property like this, but I'm really shocked that we are this far into the cleanup process and that the garden is looking this good. So I'm gonna work on my suntan and get some work done out here. Well guys, I've got almost everything done. I've got this entire section done. I weeded the trellis and trained the cucumbers to start climbing up a little bit because they were trying to go out to the middle of it. I weeded a couple of my raised beds. I harvested my garlic scapes. I harvested my radish and took them inside. And now I'm getting ready to go and weed the tomato and pepper rows. And that's all I have left is all 8 of those rows need to be weeded. And then it's done. It's about 6 o'clock at night. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to be out here, but that's what I'm going to work on. And then I'll show you a quick little overview. I also got my entire pasture planted, all of our winter squashes, pumpkins, corn, melons, those types of things. Got all that planted today. It's been a crazy busy day, but I'm going to go try and knock this out because we have a lot of severe weather headed our way tomorrow, some thunderstorms, and we are actually in the area for enhanced risk of tornadoes. So fingers crossed and praying that that does not happen. But I want to go get this. I want to go get these last few rows weeded and get as much done as I can before that rain hits. You guys so much for watching. I am really glad to be home and glad that I was able to get as much done in my garden as I was. And I'm looking forward to getting back to my normal routine and getting back to filming a little bit more regularly and bringing you along for my gardening season. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on my next video. And I'll catch you guys in that next video.